Hey YouTube, Trinity here. We'll be doing another deck profile today, burning daylight here. We'll be doing one of my favorite BT16 decks. I really wanted to do a deck profile before I got sick, and I kind of forgot about it and lost it on the shelf when I was reorganizing, and I found it again. I'm very excited to do this deck profile. It's one of my favorite decks from BT8 and BT16. It is not a strong deck by any means. It's not a broken deck. It's just a really fun deck to play, and I just really enjoy this one. But yes, we'll start off with the deck. We have 4 copies of Myotismon, the boss from 02. I love the artwork. I got the old art from my friend. I just love this deck so much. 4 copies of Myotismon. When Digivolving, when attacking, by deleting one of your Digimon or Tamers, you may trash the top card of their security. No. When a Digimon is deleted, trash security, and then you basically Tamers. If you didn't delete by this effect, delete one of their Tamers. It's been forever. But then we run 4 copies of Venom Myotismon, which is just a pure Myotismon deck. Blocker on play when Digivolving, on deletion. It has delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. Just a really annoying body. Just a 12k blocker, but if it dies, when it's played, when it deletes it, kills something that's level 5 or lower. It's been a while since I've read these. So yeah, we're moving on. We have one level 7. That's kind of just a deck filler. Trinitytcgarchive. Everyone should know what this card does. It's one of the best cards in the game to this day. Since set, what was it? Set 9? Set 9. Wow. How far we've come. It's been 10 cents already, huh? Next we run the main bread and butter of the deck. 4 copies of Myotismon Ace. This is the card that you will be looping. I have been meaning to... So this deck list hasn't been updated since BT16. I will say there are 2 cards that I want to consider running, but I have not gotten around to being able to test yet. Myotismon X Antibody is definitely one of those cards that you can consider running. I'm not sure what I would cut yet. I need to test it, but I definitely want to try Myotismon X and look into that card again. And I'll tell you the other card when we get there. But this is the bread and butter of the deck. You want to loop. You're going to be looping this card over and over again. This is the Myotismon loop. Next, the leather level 5, we run one of Malo's cohorts. We run Mummymon and 4 copies of Aruketimon. She's a blocker, and this one's a pot agreed. Draw 2 cards. One has retaliation, and the other has blocker. And then basically, when it dies, you may play a tamer that has on deletion. Play a tamer that has Myotismon in its text, and just insanely good. That is one of the. This is one of the cards you'll be using over and over again to play your tamers, who are the bread and butter. Now, the level 4s are the problem of the deck right now. We run Bakumon, 4 copies of Bakumon. So you can draw 1 Digivolving, draw 1 trash one. This will set up your trash for Aruketimons and Myotismons to be in there. And the other level 4 we're currently running, because I'm on a budget, or I was when I made this deck, because I was trying to finish it to make it playable, 4 Dobermon X. Now, this card in testing is supposed to be the promo Raremon that's trash 1 on play to draw 2. Dobermon X, honestly, has worked just fine as a replacement. I really do want Raremon to fill out the deck slot, but if you can't afford Raremons, I know it did get reprinted recently and it's only 15, is no longer a $40 card, but for this deck I could not justify running the Raremon. The only reason Trinitytcgarchive is in here because I had one in my binder floating around. I needed to fill up a 1 spot. But yeah, if you have the Raremons, definitely worth running, but Dobermon X works just fine. The deck plays exactly the same either way, but Raremon is definitely a better card, at least in my opinion. Next, we run 4 copies of BT16, or BT15 actually, Digimon. Just lets you add anything with Myotismon, right? Real top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 card of Myotismon as text to your hand for the rest of the bottom deck, trash card. Then we run 2 copies of Ignitemon, just a really good rookie. And when you play a card by an effect, gain a memory. And then 3 more copies of Digimon. Check top 3. 1 to your hand, one to trash, I believe. And yeah, it's been forever. I should probably skim them real quick, but I know what they do when I'm playing at least. Then we got 2. We'll go to option cards. We got 2 copies of Miss Memory Boost. Mill 2, draw 1, and then delay, gain 2. 2 copies of Fog Barrier. You may delete one of your Digimon. Play 1 Myotismon from your trash. It's one of the best cards. And delay, when your Myotismon is deleted, you may play 1 Venom Myotismon. Then 2 Pandemonium Flame for removal. That's it for the options. Moving on, we play Tamers, we play Trinitytcgarchive and Myotismon. And 4 copies of the evil man himself, Yukiko Okawa. When your Myotismon's deleted, you gain a memory. So if you have 3 of these, you can kind of circumvent your overflow. And then, let me reread this. I believe if you delete this thing, when your Trinitytcgarchive would be played by deleting this tamer, reduce play cost. So the Trinitytcgarchive and the Myotismon are reduced. And then on deletion, you may play Myotismon from your trash. So the idea is you want to keep deleting them and playing Myotismon over and over again until you get Mallow out and just kind of get the advantage on your side and just keep looping them over. And then the Egg Iron is 4 copies of the BT, what was it, BT15? Yep, BT15 Digimon. Basically, by trashing level 5, you can draw 2 cards. And that is the Myotismon deck. It's been a while since I got to play this deck, but I really do like playing it. It's really fun. I do kind of want to pick up the rare mons eventually for this deck. And I kind of do want to find an updated list and try to test out some of the... I want to test out some of the Myotismon X antibody, but till then, this deck list I'm running, it works really well, and it's really fun to play. It's not expensive either, I don't think. I think the most expensive card is Death Xmon, obviously, but you can probably replace that with another rookie in the deck if you really wanted to. And I just hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think below. If you've tried the deck out with the Myotismon X, tell me how that works for you, and I hope you'll catch you in the next video. Ciao.